Give me a sec.
Get my phone and just share this.
I wish you'd get Discord on something like your PS4. Has Leclerc retired? You hear, Patson?
Your name again?
Me?
Stephen.
What? You can call me Noah, my real name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you take the lead a lot because my voice has gone up.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Hello guys and welcome. We're here for the FRL Division 3 race. We've missed first part of qualifying and what looks to be a wet one as well, which is a bit unfortunate, but my other comms league did run late as well. That was a wet race. But I'm joined here today by, for the first time, Owen. Is it Owen?
Noah.
Noah. I'm joined here by Noah today. He's going to give me a hand with the comms to try and save my voice a little bit because doing back-to-back comms does wear you out. So welcome in, Noah. Okay, so USA. What do you think of USA then, Noah?
USA is a very tricky circuit because obviously first few corners you got one. It's a very long blind left-hander going into a very tricky and technical S section. And then also that turn 9 is a very good place for people to invalidate their laps. So they've got to be careful out there. And also it's only just started to go to dry conditions. So
yeah, we seen there. We had wet Q1. I didn't quite look to see who was out of Q1, but I know our lad Leclerc's in, and he wants to make a statement here tonight. He is. Sorry, I've just realised I've got the DPR logo still up. There you go. He is our championship leader, is Leclerc. and he'll be looking to put on a good show for us tonight. So if I'm just going to let you talk through Leclerc's lap. So if you can go on, are you in the session, are you?
Yep, I'm in the session. Here he is now.
Watch Leclerc and talk it through. I just got to sort my daughter out again.
Well, he's on an outlap at the moment, going through the S section now. At the moment, he's just finished that, going up the little hill into turn, I think this is 7 and 8. And now the little straight going down to turn 9. Going to brake at the 100-meter board. It's a difficult left-hander, to get right. And then he's got the long straight going down to turn 10. Very difficult turn 10 as well. So he goes over to the right-hand side and comes back on, left-hand side and comes back onto the right. See, got it right. He did get it right there. He has invalidated it, but it is only an outlap. But here's turn 11. It's a double double left-hander. It's 11 and 12. You all right, William? Coming through the long right hand, he's warming up them soft compound tyres. And now he will start on his first lap coming around the final corner. And he's going to open the DRS and he's going to start his flying lap. So he's got to go up all the way to this long left-hander. Very difficult to get right, really easy to lock up, and that's what he just did, locked up. That's going to lose him about a tenth of a second, if not more. But he gets turn 2 just about perfect. Now going through to turn 3, 4, 5 and 6. He gets them perfect. Ooh, 6 was a little bit wide, but he comes it back and gets it. Here's 7 and 8. No lockups, he's done well there. 9, a very easy one to go wide. He just kept on track. He's purple through the first sector. And now coming down to turn 10, still very difficult to lock up. And he's done it again, he's locked up, but this time I think that helped him a little bit. Now down the straight. So he's purple through sector 1. Let's see how he goes through sector 2. He's already had 1 lockup in each sector now. He almost invalidated there, but here's turn 11. He's locked up into turn 11. But he gets it. He got it slowed down really well. Turn 12, another lockup on the right front this time. And now coming down turn 13, another difficult one. He's locked up his rears. But he's still got it slowed down. And the McLaren could have blocked him there, but now this long right-hander, 13, 14 and 15, he's done well. Now going down to 16, it's a good, he took that line really well. Now the final corner, he was purple through the second sector. He's in 129, he's opening the DRS, and Leclerc goes pole by about 0.6 of a second. It's provisional pole.
It's not provisional pole, it's Q2, it's Q2, but he's decided to go onto the softs in Q2. We do have another qualifying session, remember, it's full qualifying, Noah. But great lap from him, right?
That was brilliant. He did, there is more time though, he did make a few mistakes into turn 1 in turn 9, and a few of the longer right-handers and left-hand, he did make a few lockups. He probably left about a tenth or 2 on the table.
Yeah, after you've eaten your cereal. Here first.
But
no!
He has done well. He's getting out of the way of Warrior Huntsman. Oh, the Mercedes of Wild Dog just spun in turn number...
Invalidated, that's for sure. So he's going to have to go again. Now we're right on board with Mage. He's coming through sector 3. These long 3 corners all swooped into 1 corner really, and he's got a bit of company out in front. Ollie is on an outlap, so he's going to start his lap. But let's have a look to see where the Williams boy goes. Oh, Ollie gets a bit of a tank slapper there just as he's about to start his lap. Mage goes with a 133, pretty much dead.
So it's about a tenth of a second. No, sorry, a second down on Leclerc. That's Bloody hell, Leclerc got a really good lap in there then, didn't he?
Yeah, keep an eye on Ollie though. He's not one to be slow in the Ferrari. He did get a bit of a tank slapper there, so not going to be the best lap in the world, but he looks like he's sticking with it on those medium compound tyres.
Around America, the tyre degradation isn't actually that high, so the grip on the softs might be okay as well.
Oh, what's happened to a Williams guy there?
Was that the Williams or was that the Alpha Tauri? It was the Alpha Tauri who spun just in front of Ollie.
Yeah, and a bit of a moment of madness there.
Now then, Ollie going down to turn 10. He needs to get this slowed down. Maybe without a lockup, he would be perfect through here. This is a very difficult left-hander, and he's got it slowed down really well. He did take that corner really well.
So just putting in there, the racing point of Winfield goes fastest in Q2 with a 1:31.923, and he's on the soft compound tyre as well. Hello, William Gaming. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining me here for another couple of hours, an hour and a half of comms, and then I will promise you guys we will get some online lobbies after Ollie abandoning that lap.
His lap coming into the pits, he gets it slowed down, so no penalty.
So riding on board with a Trotter, he is the McLaren driver here. He's on a hot lap, but he's invalidated, so we will ride on board with his teammate, who is coming through the last sector now. He'll be starting his hot lap very, very shortly.
Yeah, he has his teammate behind him though, but he probably should now know he's invalidated his lap. We still have Han in the pits who hasn't set a lap time, nor with Trotter.
So riding into the turn here at the USA, getting it stopped from about 200 miles per hour all the way down to 50. Now we come up to the S sections of the USA circuit. Now this is flat out here, flat out, taking a bit of the curve, dab on the brakes, keeping it tight around this right-hander here. You want to set yourself up for the exit of the next turn, which is coming up now. Now it's all about keeping it really tight. Don't get too eager on the accelerator. Cut across the apex there, open up that exit, up the hill he goes, and then down this steep hill on to the hairpin, and now we approach the longest straight here at the USA circuit, and they'll have a DRS, so we're going to see a lot of overtakes here in this race. Now this is where you're going to have to get it right. There's going to be some late moves under braking here down at this hairpin. So takes it nicely, slight miss of the apex, but looks very smooth there from Night Slayer. Now getting it out wide, using all the trike, slight miss of the apex there, which made him get a little bit of a wobble on the exit, but he's managed to save it and keep it on the way. Don't interrupt me while I'm on a hot lap. Here we go. So these couple of turns all joined into one, and he's flat out. He's got a bit of a company out in front. Call me Arkid. Is he going to get out of the way? He's going to affect him. He's going to have dirty air. Arkid does get out of the way. Coming to the last corner here for the McLaren boy. What is he going to set? Is he going to get into Q2? He's 11th for the minute. He goes 4th with a 1:32.5 on those softs. So not a bad lap there from the McLaren boy.
No, but I think he left a lot of time out on the table as well, with missing some apexes and getting a few tank slappers. But he might go for another here, because he got stuck behind the Renault.
Call Me Arkid was on a hot lap there, and he's got it all wrong through the S section. Very difficult part of the track to get right, isn't it, Noah?
Yeah, it is, and that did cost Night Slayer a little bit of time.
Yes, Fresh, I ended for 10 minutes because that one finished, and now I'm on a different league, doing comms for the different league now. So, Lucky Boff has redeemed the 4-year-old commentator's voice. Oh my god, here we go. Right, let me get another drink down here.
Alright, I think Night Slayer is still on another lap. He's about a 10th and a bit up, but he's lost it near enough through the... I can't remember what that corner is, but he's gone... Oh, I've lost my brain.
So we're riding on board with Trotter, and he's just started his hot lap. He comes through the first corner here, And now, oh my God, look how fast he's going through this X section. 184 miles an hour. Oh, wow. And he gets it looking beautiful in those Formula 1 cars. He goes fast as Sector 1. The McLaren driver's on an absolute flyer here. Up the hill he goes and down this bit here. Onto the hairpin to get to the long straight where, oh my God, we're going to be going too fast for a 4-year-old to be watching. Way too fast.
Oh God, that 4-year-old commentator's voice never gets old, does it? No, especially for you bloody lot, anyway.
I'm on you, baby. I'm on you, baby.
Thank you very much to Lucky Boff for redeeming that one. Lucky Boff currently sitting in the 6th at the minute, and he still has time to redeem his channel points. What a lad and what a legend. He's on an outlap as well. Should we ride on board with him? I will stay with Trotter for a minute while he finishes his lap. He went fastest in Sector 2. Has he kept it together? Sorry, Sector 1. Has he kept it together for the last 2 sectors? Oh, there's a bit of a glitch. Someone's jumping in front of him there. Okay, so he goes ahead of his teammate into 5th place. That should see him into the top 10 shootout. Mean Man Moody, hello mate, welcome in. Thumbs up to you as well, buddy. Woo woo.
I think we missed CDR Siran. He went top of the leaderboards with 131.2. So just about over 0.8 of a second quicker than Leclerc's first pole time.
So we got 2 lads still yet to set a lap here. Ollie, who's in the pits, and we've got SRF Han. He's in the Alfa Romeo car on the soft compound tyre and on his hot lap. Mean Man Moody, thank you so much for the follow there. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome in, bro. Welcome in.
Ollie's just come out of the pits to start his out lap. He's got to get them soft compound tyres warm enough just to start that lap without getting a poor X out of the final turn. So
SRF comes through the last corner here. What is his time going to be? Hasn't set one yet. What's his banker lap? Ooh, only 14 fastest. That is not going to be enough for him. He's going to have to go for another run, but he's got no ERS here. That could be a crucial mistake here for SRFM. Me and Moody, we do league racing, we do commentating, we do online lobbies. Online lobbies we're going to be doing after this. So if you stay around and you're on PSN and you want to have some bit of fun tonight, the lobby gets very full quickly nowadays. Oh God, Big Boy Stevens. Do you really have to do that? How many laps is USA's? It's about 36 laps, is it? Or 31 laps?
I think it's something around that.
Yeah, it's like 31 or 36, I think. Hey? Yes. Go, Ellie. I'm going home. Do you want to come and say hello to everybody? Come and say hello to everybody. So we're going to ride board. Talk us through Ollie's lap here. Talk us through Ollie's lap, Noah.
Okay. Right, so Ollie's got to get this first corner right to set him up for going downhill into the S section. He gets it really well. He's done really well going down now into the S section of turn 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5, and there's 6. No limit. Goes down to 6th gear. Now up the hill. Oh, he's just missed the apex on the inside, but he gets a good apex on the outside. Now going down the hill into a tricky turn 9. He just misses the apex, but this could still bode him well. Because he got a better exit than most people do when they hit the apex. And he's obviously got DRS running down to turn 10. Another tricky corner down in turn 10. He gets the corner right. No mistakes at the moment. It's a very clean lap from Ollie.
Goes fastest sector 2.
He does go fastest sector 2, thank you. He's took that little hairpin really well. Now around this long right-hander. Triple right into left-hander. He's missed the ahead. Ooh, he took that not too great. But
Nearly invalidated down. He comes across the last corner. What's he going to do, Noah?
He does a 1 minute 31.7. He's third place at the moment in Q2.
Yeah, good commentating, Evie.
Boy, but he's not on a hot lap.
He's
The Wiggle's on a hot lap. He's 7 tenths up on his previous best, 1:33.9. Round the final corner, he sets a 1 minute 32.5, which goes in just into the top 10.
But SRF Han is on his hot lap, but I don't think he didn't have any. Where is he going to go?
No.
It doesn't improve. He doesn't improve, does he? No. So we have our top. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's well 95. We are not doing online lobbies yet. I think someone's been listening to me doing comms too much, right? Okay, so Han is a girl. Where's Han?
Yeah, Han is a girl.
Oh, right. Anyway, so we have our top 10 shootout guys here. And CDR Kieran takes the top of the timing charts at 4Q2. Will Dog in second. Ollie in third. Leclerc fourth. Winfield in fourth. Leclerc fifth. Trotter in sixth. Warrior Huntsman in seventh. Ninth. Eighth is Night Slayer. And Lucky Bob in ninth. Just making it through is a bigger woe. So well done to him. So up next, guys, is the top 10 shootout. But who did we drop, Noah?
Oh, Jesus. We dropped. In P11 was Magged. 12 was Call Me Our Kid. 13th was Ruin or Run. I'm not very good with English. 14th was Han, and I just didn't get to see P15.
Okay, that doesn't matter. I've got the hell. My daughter's joining in on all this. Loving life.
She might be putting us to shame.
She was meant to be in bed ages ago, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave in about. Would you want to take this one? The problem is I've got to change over the guy, so we'll go and ride on we'll ride on board with the championship leader, Leclerc, while I just go and put my daughter to bed because it's way past her bedtime, and my wife has gone out dancing tonight, so I've got to do everything myself. All right, come on, then, let's go to bed. Say bye to everybody. Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say night-night.
Night-night.
Good girl. Good girl. Right, come on then. Let's go get you to bed. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Leclerc's just come out of the pits, all right? So we'll ride on board with him, all right?
All right. All right, so out lap for Leclerc. McLaren looks like he wants to race him at the moment. But obviously, he gets ahead. Obviously, you've got to warm them tyres up quite quickly here around the Circuit of the Americas. It's a very difficult circuit to keep your tyres warm after a safety car or a virtual safety car, even in the heat of Dallas, Texas. He does have Trotter behind him, and you see Leclerc is just warming his soft compound tyres up. So I'm surprised he hasn't gone for mediums in Q2, obviously now Q3, because I think he had the pace to get through on medium compound tyres, but maybe he thought he didn't. So we just have to see, but he does have a few fast people ahead of him, just like Wild Dog, who set the fastest lap of Q2 for 1:31.0. So that's going to be a good time to beat in the Q3. Right, so here Leclerc starts his first flying lap. There we go. Right, so through the S section, he goes now. Round turn 6, coming up to turn 7, up the hill. He gets it just about perfect up the hill. Now, right into the left, then right, then left, and now down the straight, little mini straight, which is a good overtaking point into the blind left-hander of turn 9. He gets that absolutely perfect, does Leclerc. And now down the straight, up a little bit of a hill, then down a little bit of a hill, which give them a bit more top speed. And obviously DRS gives you another advantage of about 13 miles an hour. You're now down to turn 10. He gets it just about perfect over the curb. No mistakes at the moment for Leclerc. He hasn't gone fastest in Sector 2, though. That's got to be someone ahead who's fastest in Sector 2. Short shifting into second. And then quickly back up to third. Now round the triple right-hander. 1:30.9 for Ollie. That's a very good lap. But Leclerc now round the final corner, just he comes. Yes, he gets a little bit of a lock up in his front left. Opens the DRS. It's a 1:31.8. Not as good as his Q2 lap time. He'll be hoping to improve on that later. So Winfield goes ahead of Leclerc, Night Slayer, and Wild Dog by about 0.3 of a second, and about 4 to Leclerc with a 1:31.6. But the time to beat now is 1:30.9, a very decent lap time from Ollie. Oh, Ollie locked up into turn 10. He's not fastest through. Oh no, I think this is an in lap. Sorry, guys. It's 4 seconds down, unless this is somehow his main lap, but I don't think it is. Championship leader at the moment down in P5. And Leclerc's going to go for one more. As Mercedes behind him with most likely Big Wiggle or Biggle pits. And here comes Leclerc going up the hill to the blind left-hander. A very difficult corner to get fully right. He's almost off the track there. Could have invalidated, but didn't. He's done well. Short shift to second to get the car rotated in. Quickly up to third, fourth, and fifth. Now going down to the S section. Turn 2, he's taken nicely. He's set up turn 3, 4, 5, and 6 perfectly here. He's done really well. A little bit of the lift. He's getting everything absolutely perfect at the moment. He's purple through the first sector, Leclerc. He is flying at the moment in that Haas. Just touched that inside curve though on turn number 8, I think. Now this is turn 9, a very difficult corner. A little bit of a lock up at the front left, but that's not going to really hinder him too much. Now down the straight, a very good overtaking opportunity with the DRS of 30 mile an hour of improvement in your lap time and your top speed of the car. So he's going to turn into turn 10 a little bit over the curb. That may have lost him time. He looks slow through there and he's going to back off this lap. That's unlucky for Leclerc. Just got turn 10 all wrong. And that's just...
Back now.
Yeah.
I don't know. People, you want to come and say hello, William? People Come on, William, get yourself in. So RT called. Holy.
Oh, Leclerc has went into the wall there. Just hitting.
He's got another chance to go here. So round 1 of the first shootout goes to Ollie there in the Ferrari with a.
That is a very good lap time from Ollie.
Only CDI. On his hot lap.
So He rounds the final corner, opens DRS. It's going to be a 1 minute 32.0, so that's P6. So he's about two.
As he's got to really fly here. Back in.
It will be very close for him, but I think he will be able to do it. But he's purple through the first sector, though, so this could be a fully hot lap. That's
with tiny second. Third of the minute.
the temper.
Oh. Fog. In the middle. Fire 10 for now. Improve on that time? No, he's not. He hasn't.
No.
But I believe he's got enough fuel to go again here.
He hasn't got enough ERS though. He's only got about 20% of ERS, which isn't going to be enough around the circuit of the Americas. Because a lot of it, I think, about 60 to 70% of this lap is taken out near enough full throttle. So he's got a.
Right, Liz. Apparently, people can't hear me.
I can hear you perfectly fine.
Hello, hello.
I'll turn my phone up. Just give me a second.
And Leclerc, our champions leader, on his hot lap is down in 6th. What I got this right. What is his sector 2 times on? What? Excellent. 6/10 up on his time. How come now that dirt there is affecting him? Problem is, Night Slayer also on a hot lap, but he's invalidated, so Leclerc should definitely have moved out the way for Leclerc. Wasn't even on a hot lap. That's.
But it's
only
P2.
second. It's only second for Leclerc, but he's going again, I think. Going again. What about everyone else?
Aubrey's Huntsman might be on an in that. Mansfield's he's only 25 thousandths of a second up on his previous best time going through sector 1, which won't be enough for pole. But he's now down here turn 10. Took it really well, no lockups. And he's gone purple through sector 2, nearly 5 tenths up on his previous best time. Now the long left-hander, very difficult to get right, but he's done it really well. It's very easy to spin through there now through the triple right-hander. It's another very difficult corner to get absolutely perfect, but he's nailed it there. Through the left-hander, no, he didn't invalidate it. Now round the final corner, he opens DRS.
He goes second.
30.8. Oh,
he goes second. What can Leclerc do now? He's invalidated. Leclerc has invalidated, and it's only P3 for him at best. Oh, look at Wild Dog. Wild Dog is invalidated again. CDR Kieran is on a hot lap as well. Don't write this guy off. He's got pace. Have a look. Time's looking. So Leclerc validating final run there. Yes, but can Kieran upset that in the Williams?
Purple.
He goes purple in sector 2. Only an 8 for the minute. Very low average lap. Kieran's pace. Now he's gone purple 2 onto the last sector now. Corners left to go. Right missing the apex. Last corner. Williams driver. What's going to happen here? He's 8 for the minute. Ooh, only 6. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Ollie gets pole at the American circuit. MS Winfield in second. Leclerc starts the second row of the grid. Alongside him is Warrior Huntsman. Wild dog. Back here. Hit him. Nice lane. What's a shoey? So basically 20,000 points is I pour a drink in my manky old trainer. I drink it like 20,000 chance. Couple of people on here. Oh, there you go.
Trotter did have a good lap. He was up in.
Light slate off a.
He didn't have a good lap because he was one of our top guys in Q2 and he had not a very good lap in Q3. That will be disappointing for him going into the race in just a few moments.
There. So, I'd like to take the start of this race.
If you're offering, I would.
I want to see what you...
Put me on the spot here now.
Excitement. I want you to be worthy of passing it.
Okay. They're going to go for a quick formation lap. Obviously, Ollie's AI at the moment will take them. Not a very good thing for Ollie. I think he might have had connection issues, which led him to leave the session. Oh, Windog and Siren have been disqualified, and so has Biggle. Though all three have been disqualified from the formation lap. Yeah. They might be falling back very, very quickly into the pack. So maybe a one-stop strategy if you're on the softs, so, but if you start on the meat. Or the mediums if you can stretch them. Yeah. Yeah. But a safety car on maybe the third or fourth lap could help these guys stretch them softs to the end. Well, not to the end, to a good point where they can switch onto the mediums instead of the hards. But if you start on them... Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. Times it works.
Yeah. 2 safety cars would be perfect for the medium.
FRL Division 3 race about to begin. Have our pole sitter Ollie now. That's him. Over to Noah right now. Oh no, what's happening here? The car's left.
Oh no. Internet connection issues, I think. But we're here in the Circuit of the Americas. I'm not sure what's happening, to be honest, because no lights have come on and they've been sat at the grid for a decent amount of time. I'm confused at what's going on. Get on. What's going on? Yeah.
What's? Sorry about this, guys. Bear with us, we will get underway.
Marshals are waving yellow flags, so having a bit of fun, I think, for them.
Go, go, go. Screw it, the lights aren't working. Just go, guys, just go. I got tea at 6:05, Lee.
Just wave a checkered flag to let them go. Well, there's predicted tyre strategies: 2 stop and the 1 stop. The softs to the hards, and then the soft, medium. They're your 2 tyre strategies. Probably the tyre strategy of choice will be the 1 stop if you don't have damage or anything of that nature. Vrun is on the medium compound tyres. I'm pretty sure he's the only person on the medium compound tyres in the Alfa Romeo. Oh no, the Alpha Tauri of the Hound is on mediums as well, but they're the only 2 people in the whole session who are on the medium compound tires. Everyone else is starting on the softs. So that's a bit of a different tire strategy for them to maybe try and stretch out and let everyone ahead of the pit and take their lead. Who got disqualified? So when...
Oh no. Ollie's now.
Oh. Error has occurred. I think it was everyone just being there for so long. So we're going to have to do a custom grid then, because it's not fair on Ollie or someone like that who have just been disqualified. They need to do a custom grid and put him back on pole. I could probably go into your clips or something. I might be able to get it. I got it. Oh no, I don't. I thought, but I'm not sure. What division is this? DIV3? Yeah, I got it. I'll send it to you on Discord. Yeah, just send it. Yeah. It's just coming through 6.5 megabytes. There won't be too.
Well, I do apologize.
There you go. On your left hand side, you'll see it. That's the running order. Pardon? Oh, I see. Cool.
When our lobbies are going to be after this race, but unfortunately, have
Have you had an invite yet?
Apologise.
Your mic's turned off in your stream, apparently.
Why is my mic still? Well, it should be working.
Someone just put it in Discord, I didn't see.
I don't get it. I don't know. Let me go on my stream a minute. Should be working. It is working.
Is it?
Yeah.
Someone just put in Discord that it's not.
It's a bloody 150 quid mic. It bloody better work. Oh, it's working now, thank God. I think my son might have turned it down. That's why it was like really low.
I could hear you perfectly fine on Discord though.
Yeah, it's because you're hearing me through my headset. No, you don't. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, you should be able to. I don't know. Oh, I've got 19 people joining me for this, and I've got nothing to show you guys. We've had a glitched lobby, and we're just waiting to see get this lobby back up and running. Wait for.
Yes. In FSL, we had a good little battle up the hill, didn't we, in Monaco? I was like in my screen, like, give me room, give me room. I just didn't know if you're gonna squeeze me so much into the wall that I had to back out, but you did. I was thinking I'm gonna like understeer into you or something, but no. When's your next league race?
Next league race is what day are we on today? Tuesday. So Wednesday, I haven't got any league racing tomorrow. Do back-to-back comms again.
Ah, okay. What times?
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock and then 8:30.
Ah, okay, just like this one then.
No, 8 o'clock, 6 and 8. But the 6 o'clock one is full quality, and then the other one is only 18. That's my league, that is. The one.
Yeah. Who's in your league?
What, you joined it?
I might have done. I'll have a look in a minute.
Right, the invites are in, bro. Right, we're almost ready to go, guys. Right, so they should turn the weather off dynamic because it was a dry race.
I think the weather dynamic is really good actually in league races. It makes it really fun. What's your favourite track you've ever raced at in the game?
I like Barcelona, mate. I'm a little sucker for Barcelona, Netherlands. I just love the tracks. I really do.
Yeah, I do. My favourite is probably Mexico. Got a good mix of nationalities in here, though, don't we? Got a Maltese, a few Belgians.
Yeah, it's a mixture. Some of these flags I've never even seen before. It just proves how bad I am at geography.
Malta, Belgium, Britain, India. They're the ones that we have.
What's Alan? Alan Runstick.
Malta. And then Ruin is just everywhere, mate.
And look,
He's
you
just
got Leclerc there. He's the Irish one.
That's India.
I know, we had a running joke from it. Bear with me, mate. I got to go sort my daughter out quick. I know my...
Israel. I guess let's hope this race is a good one after all the inconveniences we've just had. I think it will, with everyone hopefully starting in their natural positions where they should be starting.
Problem is, I've still got it on dynamic.
Yeah. You know, I think being Irish is growing on me.
Yeah, being Irish is growing on me. Okay. God almighty, this is going to be a late one. It's 9:20.
I think I'm going to have to go out around 10, 10:15.
Well, it should be finished by 10:15. It's 45 minutes.
Yeah, hopefully.
Mrs. Winfield for the win, says Tyler Tully. Fresh yawn, buddy. This is a league race, not online lobbies. We had a glitch lobby, so we're just waiting for the setup now.
Just give 30 seconds and ready up for all of them. I think just before I will go to the toilet and I will be right back.
Okay, we're underway. How many laps are there left? Well, Snipes, unfortunately, we had a glitch lobby, so we're about to just go straight into the race again. We've been streaming for an hour. We missed Q1. We got Q2 and Q3. The Irishman is in the lead of the championship. Yes. He starts P3 on the grid today. Let's see up the grid. Put on a show for us, but I'm actually exhausted right now. It's been long. But we're trying to stick with it, guys. We're trying to stick with it. Nah, he's not Indian, mate. He's Irish. Everyone knows he's Irish.
Okay, I'm back.
This glitches out again. You realise that I'm.
Winfield, didn't he?
So, yeah, Tyler Tully wants Winfield to... You ain't beating Winfield. Ooh, Tyler Tully is putting it to Leclerc right now. So someone's readied up. Night Slayer's readied up already, even though everyone was like, don't ready up, everyone's going to put setups on. And I believe Night Slayer's made an absolute error here and not put his setup on. You can't ready up that quick without a setup.
It might be at the top of his list, though. If you're smart, you put it right at the top of your list and do it as quickly as possible. That's how I would do it. But is there going to be a formation lap? Yes, there is. At least everyone now in the lobby is actually playing the game. So Ollie will lead them into the formation lap. If it was me, I'd try and back up the field as much as possible so you sit on the grid for a less amount of time. You don't want to be speeding away because that'll make your tyres and your brakes go cold off the start. So what's going to happen with the medium compound runners, the two medium compound runners? Because that is a different strategy altogether. You can see Winfield just behind Ollie is warming his tyres up very aggressively. Same with Ollie now. And Leclerc obviously starting P3. He's backing everyone up. But Warrior Huntsman overtook him on that lap. Leclerc very aggressively warming up his tyres as well. And Ollie is doing the same.
Okay, guys, let's get right. Right, okay, we're ready to go. Let's get some life into this action. We gotta give it to the boys. We gotta put on a show. Let's get the energy built up now. 50% round USA. Here we go.
28 laps.
28 laps.
Your carnage.
And it's Ollie that's going to lead us from the front. But into turn one, we could see maybe Winsfield taking a lunge there. Is Leclerc going to get a good start as well? He wants to try and keep out of the carnage here. Into turn one. Now it's very, very popular for incidents at the start of this race. It has been quite a lot before. So we've got the telemetries up. Please don't glitch again.
I do think Ollie made a little bit of a mistake though. He didn't back up the field enough. So he's probably going to have a little bit colder tyres than everyone else on the...
Ollie, you've been told to calm down. Here we go.
There's 3, there's 4, there's 5 red lights. At the Circuit of the Americas, 5 red lights around, and away we go. Ollie gets a decent start, but not as good as Winfield off the first race. But Winfield bogged down at the start, and Ollie keeps the lead. And one of the McLarens have gone off in the background. Leclerc's lost 2 places off the start, trying to gain one back now on Warrior Huntsman. one of the McLarens did go off on the start line. I think. Oh, we've got some carnage at the back. It's who's at the back here? Is the Renault of Navy.
Leclerc, what's happened to Leclerc? Leclerc's down in 9th place now. He's had a terrible start in lap 1, and look at all these cars coming here. The 5 abreast is only going to end in one way here, and the Williams takes a diving on the inside. May's up to 9th place. Leclerc's down to 11th. He's had a terrible, terrible start. He's ghosted. Has Leclerc been kicked out here?
I'm not too sure. I think so. He looks like he's in AI mode.
He's gone offline. He's been kicked out. He's gone offline.
Oh no, that's not good for the championship leader. But
carry on,
Ollie
mate. I'll sort it out. You carry on.
Ollie has flown away in P1. He's about 1.5 seconds ahead coming around the final corner of Winfield. It's a very decent start for Ollie. Winfield did get a good first phase, but he fell down during the second phase of the start. Warwick Huntsman's only about a second back off of Winfield. We have a penalty for Call Me Arkid that may have been for corner cutting or exceeding track limits. How have you got already 3 warnings, 2 warnings and a penalty, but we've just had someone spin, magged, spun, I think, by one of the Ferraris as he tried to make a move down the inside. Maybe just didn't see him there. Call Me Arkid a little bit on the ways, over all the way over the track. Nightslayer has left the session. That's not good for Nightslayer.
Ollie's ghosted as well. It's all going on here.
Yeah, Darren Mark has now got a penalty. I think that's a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits or corner cutting again. But I do think Leclerc is back. Yeah, Call Me Arkid, another 5-second time penalty for corner cutting with 1 place gained. So he didn't give a position back. But Leclerc is now back in the session, I think. He's not ghosted anymore, so he's now going to look for some redemption. But it's 3 wide up the front, and there's carnage. It's the AlphaTauri of the Hound has been spun round by one of either Wild Dog or Call Me Arkid. They went 3 wide into turn 10, and that was only going to end one way with one of them spinning. That's not a very good start for the Hound.
They're riding on board with Rune. He's in a 3-way battle here with CDR Kieran. CDR Kieran up to 4th. With Lucky Boff in 5th, Trot in 6th. So this battle is starting to brew up here. Rune in the DRS zone there. The McLaren goes a little bit defensive into turn 1. Is Rune going to go around the outside? Try and get the switcheroo, and he sets it up perfectly. And that is a perfect move. Now they're going to be side by side through the S section there. Not the ideal thing to do, so Rune smartly backs off there for that one.
But Trotter has been using a lot of his overtake. He's still using it now. He's down to 25%, so he was trying to defend with using the overtake. So he's going to...
Lucky Boff has spun. The AlphaTauri has spun, and he's going down the order here. The AlphaTauri guy was on for a good position. He's now have to wait to enter the track safely. He finds himself right down to 16th place, and he could lose out to the McLaren of Nightslayer as well. He does.
Ruin here is going to have a run on Trotter with the DRS. Obviously, it gives you about 13 mile an hour of pure, more top-end speed, but he's going to stick behind going to turn 10. And that will be all for now with them.
Come on, Irish Leclerc. He got kicked out of the lobby at the start, and now he finds himself down into 18th. He started P3, and he's now down in 18th. But I believe he would have gone on to the hards now, and he'd be waiting to see if there's a safety car for sure.
There probably will be, with how much stuff has already happened on lap 4. And around the Americas, it's a very good place for a safety car for you if you're on the hards or you've made an early pit stop. And Ruin is now right again on the back of...
We've got Mage in the pits.
Trotter.
Mage into the pits.
And Ruin overtakes Trotter all the way just before he even gets to turn 1. He's gone deep and gone wide. And that puts Trotter right beside him, not using ERS, and nor is Ruin. It's going to be a straight fight, but Ruin almost hit the side of Trosser, but all fine and dandy for now. It's a three-way battle, for P8 with the two Mercedes of Wild Dog and Biggle with King of the Hills.
He's looking very serious, King of the Hills. Coming down the hill into the hairpin. He's going to get an excellent launch from here if he can get it right. And he does. Mercedes goes deep.
And he's going to have the DRS, so that gives him another 13 mile an hour of top speed, and he's got past the Mercedes. Has helped Call Me Arkid to get an even better run on both of them, and Call Me Arkid takes 2 positions on the same straight. But what the hell is Wild Dog doing there?
Oh, we got a Mercedes! We got Bigglewood off! And he's lost his front right end plate going straight on. Not sure what went on there. It was a hell of a shunt from behind from Wild Dog into the back of Call Me Arkid. Not sure what all that was about. But yeah, we've got people cheer on Leclerc. Biggle has left the session. He's had enough.
That's unfortunate. I don't know if he was going for an overtake in the hairpin. It just looked like he just flew straight on. But alas. But we have the Mercedes
of Wild Dog sitting on the inside of the Ferrari. The Ferrari's going to be forced out wide. He sticks it, and that was moved done there from Wild Dog. Wild Dog up into 7th place. Just a little tip, buddy. Can I just give you a little tip? Just while when I'm speaking, try not to talk over. Yeah. Remember, I'm the lead. All right. So when I'm talking, just be like, done, and then just kind of come in when you can. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Here's that.
No worries. Ollie's going to have to defend though from Winfield in the front. Winfield just got DRS, but he's nowhere near close enough.
So the only battle on track at the minute within a second is the top 2 guys here, Ollie and Winfield. Now, we do have a supporter in the stream for Winfield, so he'll be cheering him on to try and get that down to 8 tenths. And he's putting Ollie under pressure. Can Ollie keep it together defensively and not get shaken up by the fast racing point behind him?
Well, I think around the Americas, you probably need to be within about 5 tenths of a second to get a place. If you have DRS and overtake as well, you've got to be quite close, because the dirty air around here will just knock you back quite a little bit. But
I'm riding on board with Call Me Arkid, and he's in the Renault. He's right behind Darren Mark. He's looking racy. Is Call Me Arkid, and he's really behind the Ferrari. Gets a perfect exit out of that last turn. Is it going to be enough? The Ferrari goes defensive, forcing the Renault out to the outside. But are we going to see a switcheroo here? No, it's the Renault goes round the outside on those medium compound tyres. But unfortunately, he's going to run out of grip, but he's going to try and stick it here. They're going to be side by side through the S-bend. It's not going to go. There we go. It's a Ferrari spun. Oh, it was always going to happen through that bend. And Darren Mark takes a spin down into Sector 1, and he's right there in 14th place now. That was crazy, wasn't it, Noah?
I don't know whose fault that was, because Arkid was ahead at the point, and I think Darren just understeered into the side of his car, which sent him spinning into Sector 1. I think that has to be classed as a racing incident.
Indeed it might, but unfortunately that's not for us to decide. That's for the stewards after the race. But that did give us a lovely shot there from the helicopter view, didn't it?
Yeah, very good shot going through the S section. Them two just not on the same page, I'm guessing. They're just a little bit too racy.
So we're just down in 13th, 12th and 11th here. There's a nice little battle brewing up. There's a 3-way battle between Lucky Boff, Nivy and the Hound. Now, Nivy is trying to get past the Hound, but the AlphaTauri boy of Lucky Boff is on those really nice fresh softs. He's already made a move on his teammate, and now he's going to try and get ahead. Ooh, he nearly thinks about a lunge on the inside of the Renault, but thinks better of it. There was only going to be one loser through there. He's going to try and set himself up here for the DRS. He just gets a little bit of a slide there, which is costing him a few tenths. So I don't think he's going to be close enough at the end of this straight.
No, the Renault did get a good exit as well. Did use a bit of overtake to get a decent exit. But it did look like through the S, it looked like the Hound just let Lucky through because of his race pace. It might have been a bit of team communication
Yeah,
/ team orders there.
I would definitely say so. Lucky Boff on the fresh softs and his teammate on those mediums. So total different race strategy there. But having done that, has he accidentally let Nivy through as well? He let Nivy through by letting his teammate through. So he's kind of lost 2 positions there.
Yeah.
But look at this now. Lucky Boff gonna send in on the inside. He just make it through side by side on that. He's going to get the DRS. Is he going to be close enough? He doesn't have any ERS to use, but neither does Nivy. I don't think he's close enough here.
No, just not close enough.
So riding on board with the Mercedes by of Wheel Dog. What do you think of this battle?
Well, they're quite close going through the triple left-hander. And, no, sorry, triple right-hander. I get my left and rights mixed up. Have I been to school? But Wild Dog does get a decent exit with the DRS. But Trotter is using all of his DRS, which isn't much left. But so is Wild Dog looking for a down the inside mover. There's a late lunge, but it's a very good move. And he takes 5th place off of the high-flying McLaren of Trotter. It's a very good move. Nothing really Trotter could have done except from close that door maybe a little bit more.
So we've got 6 guys have stopped so far in this race. Leclerc finds himself now into P14. No safety car as yet, and that's what Leclerc will be hoping for sure. He's going to try and stretch these soft hards all the way to the end. Or maybe he's got to have a safety car early. He's got to try and find a safety car, or he's got to try and find one. He's going to be hoping for a safety car for sure. After that, him getting kicked out of the lobby at the start of the race, started 3rd, now down in 14th. So it's all about the recovery now for Leclerc. What can he do? He went all the way down to 18th. He finds himself up into 14th. He has stopped in this race already. He's got pace. But he ain't got miracles behind him, which is what he's going to need with a safety car for sure.
Oh, I've just looked 2 places ahead, and the Hound and I can't say his name. I'm sorry
Kieran.
if I do botch it. Kieran. Yeah, he did just make a really good move on the Hound.
Yeah, Lucky Boff has also been off as well. Lucky Boff in that battle has gone off. And now Lucky Boff is down into 13th, and he was on those beautiful, nice, fresh softs. As we've seen a Wild Dog getting in front because Trotter has gone into the pits. So everyone going in the pits now, getting rid of these soft compound tyres.
Yeah, most likely, but Nivy has stayed out on his soft compound tyres. But he does have now the really fast Kieran behind him with DRS and ERS going into the first corner, the blind left-hander, and he got it done before. And to even start turning into the corner. So Kieran does do really well to get past, and now he will look forward to try and get Alan Brunstick, who isn't too far down the road, around probably about 2.5 seconds just up the road. So there'll be a little battle, I think, coming in there. And we look behind, the Hound is now, no pun intended, but hounding Nivy on the back. He made a mistake going through there, and that's now let Trotter on the back of him. So the Hound and Trotter now going to have a little battle. No DRS down this little straight, though. And Trotter looks like he's going to try and make a move down the inside. But nothing comes of it yet. And both will have DRS. And I think Trotter has just opened it a little bit quicker and has more DRS to use.
Our race leader goes into the pits then. He's done 9 laps on those softs. And he's gone into the pits now. So is Winfield going to try and get the overcut here? Or hang on, Ollie's gone back on the softs. So he's going soft mediums. He's gone for a 2-stop strategy as Ollie. Could that be crucial? What is Winfield going to do then? That's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
Can you make Evie a drink, please?
Alan just got a
just call me Logan is hosting. Thank you very much, guys. The host there, brother. Thanks very much for that host.
Winfield hasn't got a penalty, but Ollie does. This could also play out into Winfield's hands because Ollie does now do a two-stop strategy.
Tyler Tully is cheering Winfield on. He says in the chat he's such a clean driver, never ever gets a penalty. So no pressure, Winfield, but Tyler Tully thinks you can go all this way without any penalty. Let's have a look and see if you can.
This could be the commentator's comments curse. So he does do well though. He's taken some of these corners a little bit slower than maybe they should be taken. Playing it a bit on the safe side at the moment, but obviously these softs are a little bit older than he might have loved to be on. But Ollie has already closed this gap down from 17.5 seconds to 16.2, so he will get ahead. But Winfield stays out another lap, trying to catch up to the back markers of Biggle.
Just looking at the back here for battle 15 for 14th, and there we go. It's Lucky Boff looking to the inside. He's on real fresh softs now. He's gone and pitted and got on onto the softs again. Leclerc's gone up to 9th place, so keep an eye on him. He's got the Hound in front of him on 9-lap old medium, so he'll be pitting there on down the line. Now, Leclerc has made his pit stop. Can he stretch those hards all the way to the end here, though? That is going to be the question. He's going to have to go into a proper massive tyre save mode soon.
It will be difficult because them hard compound tyres, known by Pirelli, they should about last around 30 laps, but he has pushed quite hard. His strategy is now open to go onto the softs, but obviously his was a one-stop strategy and he's got a long way to go on them hards. They're probably just coming into their element now. So this will be their
Kieran has gone back into the pits. Now I wonder if he had a drive-through, do you? He couldn't have had a drive-through, he's gone into the pits. Has he got a wing change here then?
Yes, he has.
He's got a wing change and a 5 seconds, so yeah. That's going to cost him massively there.
Gets a slow
you sort her out from the
exit.
Down, please.
Got a slow exit of the pit lane. This is going to put him down around 17th place, coming out just in behind Biggle and Mean Man Moody.
Oh, CDI Kieran has just come out of the pits and he's had a spin. He's got it up and going again with no damage, but his race is going from bad to worse for CDI Kieran, not enjoying himself around the Americas circuit at all.
No, Ollie did just set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix at the moment. I didn't see the full time. I think it was a 1 minute 32.4. That's a very quick lap time. That was about the Q2 standard lap time. And he is now looking to extend a pit stop lead over Winfield to hopefully jump onto them medium compound tyres sooner rather than later. He doesn't want to be on these soft compound tyres for about 20.
This is going to be close on the exit here for the Mercedes and McLaren. The McLaren swoops around the outside and the Mercedes not quite getting it back in front of Trotter. So Trotter takes 6th position here. The Hound and Leclerc fighting it out here as well. Leclerc gets the position on those hards, but the Hound is going to fight that back. No, he's not. He's actually dropped off a little bit there on those mediums. Leclerc up to 8th place now.
He doesn't have any ERS to burn though. He's going to have to go into the ERS saving mode. Maybe he might save his tyres with saving his ERS at the moment because he needs to save them tyres if he wants to get them to the end.
So Ollie managed to pull a 7.5 second gap there on Winsfield. Now with Winsfield going an extra couple of laps, that's cost him massively. It was only a couple of seconds, but look at this, Wild Dog getting a move back on the Trotter there. So come out to pits on some nice fresh mediums, and he's got the little bit of a pace advantage there and got in front of the McLaren.
We have a little bit of a battle in P12, 13 and 14 that the Red Bull, Williams has just gone off and rejoined unsafely onto the track and pushed Nivi out wide. Alan Brunstick took 2 places going into turn number 9, and now Nivi is right on the back of Magd going into turn 10.
I call him Mage.
Maged, okay. But Alan Brunswick is on soft compound tyres. Has he stopped in this race, though?
Renault boys trying to get a move done here. Nivi on Mage. He's right on the back of his heels here, but he just can't find a way past at the minute.
No. But he looks like he's taking better lines than Madge. Madge just looks like he's a bit flustered with Nivi right on the back of him now, and he looks like he might get this move done. He's just going to use all of his ERS. But I think that's going to be the same with Madge. Is Nivi going to dive it down the inside? He is into the first corner. Has he overshot it though? No, he's done that really well.
Wow, great move there. He managed to get that slowed down and also stop the switcheroo there.
Yeah, the switchback was possible, but I think he pushed him a bit too far out wide, coming into the corner quite quickly. Coming quite tight, which also is disadvantage
on
sometimes.
board with Rune here. He's fighting the Renault car up in for 4th place, and he's all over the back of him. Now remember, Kolmiakid is yet to pit here. He's on 12 lap old mediums. Rune is absolutely flying. He's only got 2 lap old mediums and wants to get a move done here on the Renault boy.
Mean Man Moody just got a penalty for multiple warnings round the back. Kolmiakid just went wide there, which compromised his exit. He doesn't have DRS. That's going to give him a disadvantage up into the first corner.
I'm going to see a lunge into turn 1. I think we are. It's the Alfa Romeo. Gets the lunge done, but the Renault keeps it around the outside and reclaims that position. Great driving from Kolmiakid. Having the balls to keep that around the outside on 13 lap old mediums. Great stuff.
It's very good racing, both of them not to spin each other, but here he goes again.
Oh, and he takes that move. Wow, great racing. Carry on, mate. I just get too excited.
A little bit of tyre banging, but nothing too serious. A very good move. In the first passage where they were fighting, Ruin and Kolmiakid did do really well not to make any contact and spin one of each other out. But Night Slayer, he's going to go down the order. Well, he is already in 19th, obviously not in the race anymore. He's just going to be overtaken because he's been ghosted. Alan Brunswick, a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, most likely.
Let's have a little look at the penalties at the minute then. Kolmiakid is on 17 seconds. He's had an absolute shocker. 15 laps in, Kolmiakid is struggling out there for track limits. Yeah. Wow, Leclerc on 6 seconds as well, which is unlike him.
Mean Man
Wild Dog and Rune has got no penalties at all. Now, if Rune can keep on the back of these top 3, he could sniff away. He could have a sniff of a podium here.
I think Tyler Tully has just cursed Winsfield. He has a 3-second time penalty.
And there you go, Tyler Tully. There, you've seen it here first. Winsfield gets his first ever track limit penalty. You've cursed him, Tyler Tully. You've cursed him. I'll be telling him after this.
Yeah. Ollie had 6 seconds worth of time penalties, but he's pulled out a 9.5 second gap on Winfield. So that's going to be very beneficial coming the end of this race.
Look at this battle here for 12th. For 11th, 12th, 13th and 14th. It's brewing up nicely. We've got 4 drivers here in a little... Oh, what's happened there? The Red Bull getting a little bit impatient late on the brakes. I'm not sure if that's a brake check or whatever. I'm not sure, but that's going to leave him with with wing damage and under pressure from the Renault boy, taking it around the outside. Is he going to let 2 cars go for it? He's going to struggle to get around that corner. He sweeps around the outside, but somehow he's managed to stay out in front, does Alan.
With Darren, he's on 7 lap old medium compound tyres. I don't know. I just think he just kind of broke a bit earlier than he really could have into that corner. Not maybe a brake check. Maybe he's playing a little bit safer than he probably should be. And now that's caused a little bit of wing damage, I think, for Alan and Nivi right on the back of him now. Is there going to be a dive bomb going into turn number 9? No. But he's run a little bit wide there, and that's going to let Nivi right past, and Mag.
Lucky Boff, Lucky Boff, we got. What's that? Where has he gone off? We have a safety car in this race, guys. We have a safety car to Leclerc's delight. We have a safety car.
It was the Hound. He spun at turn number...
No, Lucky Boff. It's Lucky Boff. It's Lucky Boff has gone out in turn 1. Lucky Boff has gone straight on, and he's now DNF'd in this race and has brought out the safety car. So to Leclerc's delight, he's in 7th place. Everyone diving into the pits, including the Leclerc, actually. And that's going to really help Leclerc's race out. That's what he was hoping for, and that's what he's got. So come on, Leclerc. Let's see what you can do now. You're in 8th place.
Leclerc switching onto the mediums. So that's going to be... It's going to have to do 12 laps on their mediums, which is possible. But from what I thought, I saw the Hound spin at turn number, I think it was 13 or 14. It's that little hairpin up the hill, and he's obviously back on track. He's lost his front wing, so he's just doing front wing change in the pits as well.
That track. So Leclerc's got a drive through. Leclerc has got a drive through. He's going to be spitting. He's going to be spitting. Oh no. Leclerc. Oh, Leclerc, what have you done, bro?
Ollie has pit onto fresh medium compound tyres, and so has Winfield. But this is going to bunch the field up so much. This could play into Winfield's hands as well, because he's only got 3 second worth of penalties, but Ollie has 6. So he needs to stay within 3 seconds of Ollie, which isn't easy, because we saw Ollie could just drive away from Winfield.
I literally am about to cry. No, Leclerc. He was on for an absolute stormer. What a recovery drive it would have been, but now he's got a drive through. Oh,
and
God.
The problem is he cannot serve it under the safety car. He has to serve it when the safety car does come in, which is super, super unlucky for Leclerc.
Right, let's go back on to the race leader at the minute with Ollie. He's caught the safety car now. It's going to be a couple of laps under the safety car, so I'm going to catch myself a little bit of a break and have a cigarette, all right?
Yeah. Everyone warming them new tyres up, going into the first lap of the safety car, but a lot of people are still needing to catch up, like Trotter, like Komiaki, like Leclerc. Even people who are even further down, like Biggle. No, sorry, not Biggle. Who's furthest away from the safety car? It would be CDR Kieran is the furthest away from the safety car. Isn't good, but he needs to catch up as quickly as possible, because the safety car is only about a sector behind him. So... yeah, Jake, he did play into a strategy, but that strategy may have just gone out of the window now, because he's got that drive-through penalty. It's not a good sight. We all hate to see it for Leclerc, the championship leader of Tier 3. I think he's hoping to get a Tier 2 drive next year, and if he does, that'll be even better for him, because he is a very quick driver. Yeah, unlucky man, no pun intended. You did get a bit swarmed by the McLarens right at the first lap, and that just sent your race into a spiral. And Leclerc, is he in? No, Mean Man Moody has DNF'd from the Grand Prix into the pits. Maybe thinking he's not going to get anything out of this race, so there's not a real point in him staying out. Leclerc and Komiaki are just catching up to this safety car now. What would Leclerc's penalty be for, though? Was it because he was speeding under the safety car or something like that? It probably would have been, wouldn't it? But the penalties of everyone: 6 seconds for Ollie, 3 seconds for Winfield, none for Wild Dog, none for Run, 3 seconds for Warrior Huntsman.
Unlucky Boff. Yeah, it's been an interesting race, this one, but yeah, sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't, and it was going Leclerc's way. He got his wish, he got the safety car, but unfortunately, he's got that drive through.
10 laps to go. Will the safety car be in this lap? There's a few people still to catch up, but they're not too far behind, so it could be if they catch up really quickly, the safety car will be in. But
so
right
just to note,
Cole
Miakin is now down to 12 seconds, so he must have saved 5 seconds in the pits.
Yeah, most likely in the pits, a 5-second stop-go penalty. Because if you get a 5-second penalty, you can serve it in the pits, I'm pretty sure, even if it's any penalty. And Trotter just got a 5-second time penalty for collision with Warrior Huntsman under the safety car. That is not good for him. CDR Citron, Kieran is just catching up to the back of this safety car queue now. Is going to have to go out for one more lap under the safety car. Then we'll get back underway with 9 laps to go in this American Grand Prix. Sorry, the United States Grand Prix. Doesn't make no sense when it says American Grand Prix. Well, no, it'd be 10 laps to go. Oh no, safety car is in this lap, so Ollie will hold them as long as he possibly can. Ollie goes, and he's caught Winfield out a little bit here.
Good evening,
And
James Jr.
Ollie goes, but it's green flags, Ollie. You've made a mistake, Ollie. You made a mistake. He's followed the green flags, and he takes the lead in the Grand Prix. But Wild Dog has no penalties. Is right behind Windog going into the first corner, but makes a mistake, and Ollie is right on the back of him now as well. This is a different start to the safety car. I didn't think I'd ever see something like that. I think Ollie forgot where the line was.
Oh, wow. What a mistake from Ollie.
He must have forgot where the line was, because he took him over the line and kept swerving. Anything behind, Ruin just took 3rd place off of Warrior Huntsman. Wild Dog from 3rd is now down to 5th. He's lost 2 places to Ruin and Wild Dog on the first part of the safety car restart. We have a yellow flag behind. It's the Hound has been spun, I think, off of the circuit. He's back on the circuit now, though, but I'm going to give him probably about 18 seconds. He's about 18 seconds away from the leader. Ruin is up 9 places in this Grand Prix, but he does have a penalty. And everyone ahead of him has the penalty. Wild Dog doesn't have a penalty, which could bode into his hands later on into this race. Night Slayer down 10 places, obviously he's not in this race. Leclerc down 8 places, but has had a great recovery drive, but still has that drive-through penalty to serve. Maybe he might do it this lap, but it's going to be difficult for him to do it and get back into a decent and favourable position. No, he's not going to serve it this lap. Oh, he does.
Liverpool says, come on, McLaren. If McLaren is 3 tenths behind, Wild Dog gets a good entry speed there. He's on nice, fresh softs with 8 laps to go here. He's going to have to set himself up here for a move on the straight, I think. There's no way around here for sure. Gets a bit shaky through the S section, does Trotter. But he's got, he's in the DRS zone. Although we've got to wait another lap, haven't we?
Yeah, got to wait another few laps for DRS to be enabled, because I think it's 1 or 2 laps you have to wait after a safety car. DRS will then be enabled. But still, he still has 69-70% overtake left, but he's got Call Me Arcade right on his back. And in the Renault, he has looked racy all day, and he's on them fresh softs as well. He's gone up 5 positions this race. He might want to go up 6, but he's going to stick behind into turn number 10.
So Leclerc does serve his drive-through. He's in 15th with 14 seconds. 14 seconds Leclerc's got now. A lot a lot of penalties in this race. Loads. Look at Wild Dog. Wild Dog in 5th position with 8 laps to go with not a single penalty. This guy. This guy could literally get on the podium here if he keeps with it.
He could even win this race.
No, it's going to be open lobbies later on, buddy. It'll be open lobbies later on.
How far behind is he to the leader? So he is 4 seconds to the leader, and penalties, the lead has 3. So if he gets past Ruin and keeps in the DRS of Huntsman, he will be in the effective race leader of the race. Wild Dog gets a penalty though, but that's not great for his chance of a podium today. 3 seconds. So does Winfield. Both have 3 second worth of penalties, but King of
the Hills and Nivy and Mage not with any penalties. The guys in front with a 14 and a 50 second. These guys could jump these.
Yeah. They just need to stay. So Cormiaki has 15, Trotter has 14, and this is gaps to the leaders.
Cormiaki makes a move then on Wild Dog and gets it up in the 5th place. And we're going to see a late move back at him. No, is it going to? Oh, he doesn't. Cormiaki gets that move done and up into 5th place. Wild Dog, though, he's got a 3 second now, but he will jump Cormiaki. He's just going to stick with him. Daniel, welcome in. Hello, guys. Oh, we've got 24 of you joined in. Don't forget, we're going to do some online lobbies in about half an hour's time. So if you want to get involved in that, don't forget to add me on PSN. And we'll get you involved. At the minute, we're at the FRL Division 3 race. And what a race we've had on our hands today. We've had 2 DNFs there. But look at the penalties we've had. Hello, Draco's Racing. Welcome in.
Terror, a lot of penalties for the grid. Darren Mark has the most penalties with 18 seconds worth of time penalties. And Alan Brunstick gets another. He's got 17 seconds worth of penalties. He was so clean during the start of this race. What has happened? His race has just gone downhill. He was up into P2. Now he's down into P12, sorry. And Leclerc has 14 seconds worth of time penalties. Warrior Huntsman gets another. He's got 14. Same with Trotter.
Yeah, I think it's a race to forget for Leclerc today. He put it into on the second row of the grid.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for him.
Oh, but thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. I do appreciate that. If you do enjoy the comms and you haven't followed already, please hit that follow button. But yeah, I appreciate that feedback. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Would Leclerc still be the championship leader after this race?
He is ahead by quite some way. Let's just go. You carry on and I'll just get the leaderboard up.
Yeah. There's no real battles going on at the moment at this stage of the race, but there is a little one actually. Darren is just ahead of Alan Brunstick and the Hound, but just in the background of that, we have Leclerc and... No, sorry, it's Leclerc. Who's this? And it's Bickle, who's obviously not in the race anymore. But we have Alan Brunstick, Darren, and the Hound still having a little battle, but the Hound goes really wide into turn number 11. And that's pushed him a little bit further away, but Alan Brunstick is quite isn't close enough, though, to Darren. Will he have DRS? Probably not. He's about 1.1 just out of the DRS of Darren. Is he going to have DRS? No, he's not. So he's going to have to defend, I think, from the behind of the Hound. But he's not close enough going into the first corner.
Tyler Tully says, I told you Winfield would get the win at the start. Come on, Mr. Winfield.
I wouldn't be too confident because anything can happen around here in the Circuit of the Americas. It's very easy to take a spin in any corner.
Exactly. Even that. If you're the just going on to the leaderboards here. So Leclerc is out in front with 150 points. Where is Nivy? Nivy is 9th, so he's only just into the points. He's on 132. And then it's CDR Kieran on 118 in 3rd. Ollie, sitting there in 2nd, is on 108. And then there's Wild Dog, the Great Mass, Big O, Warrior Huntsman, King of the Hills in 9th. And round off that top 10 is Trotter. And he's in 7th place, but unfortunately he's got 14 seconds of penalties.
CDR Kieran has DNF'd out of this Grand Prix.
Oh, you've redeemed the 4-year-old commentator's voice. Oh my God, here we go.
But we have a big battle here for... I think this is P10. Oh no, P11. There's about 4 or 5 people just behind the Hound here with about 4 laps to go.
I'm only 4, you know, and we've got Nivy who's got 8 tenths behind King of the Hills. Can he get some move done? He's going to have the DRS here on the pit straight. But I don't think he's going to be close enough. No, he's not. And that's it, he's going to have to file back in. But look at Room going through the S sections here. With the Alfa Romeo guy is 4 tenths behind the Renault part of Cormiaki. Maybe, those softs are starting to go off now. Oh, what's happened to CDR Kieran?
What's happened to CDR, Kieran?
He retired in the pits.
He's retired in the pits. He's had enough.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for redeeming the 4-year-old commentator's voice, and you're welcome. Mean Man Moody, come on, Nivy. He says he wants Nivy to do well. He's in 9th at the minute. He's going to jump a few of these boys here. Nivy in 9th place could jump 2 people at least.
He had 0% of overtake though. Going down the straight, so he would never have been able to get a move on King of the Hill.
I think MS Winfield is new to the game. My son trying out the 4-year-old commentator's voice himself. So,
going on to
lap 25. It's been a hell of a race. What do you think? Well, give me a roundup so far, Noah.
My roundup of this is Ollie got a terrible start off the line, but then in the second phase he got a really, really, really good one that pushed Winfield down. But all in all, it's been a very difficult race for everyone out there. Everyone but 2 people have got 3 people have got penalties, but it looks difficult. I think people haven't judged the telemetry of the track too well. They've not been able to get all the corners right, and they're cutting some corners, and a little bit of contact has come in here and there, which has ruined a few people's races.
Oh, he's on a tank slapper! Ollie trying to put Winsfield under pressure. I could see what he was doing. He was trying to push him in under pressure to try and force Winfield into a mistake, maybe getting another 3 seconds. But by doing that, Ollie in the dirty air got a bit of a tank slapper off the chicane, off the hairpin, and now he's 1.5 seconds adrift. So that pushing to try and force him into a mistake has only damaged his race a little bit.
Sorry, I just saw Ollie go deep into, I think, the little hairpin. He went deep, which got him a poor exit.
Oh, James Jr. has given you an amazing compliment there. Noah has got a brilliant commentary voice. How about that, Noah?
Thank you very much. Nivy is on the back of King of the Hill, though. Probably about, I think it's about 0.4 of a second he's just behind. But King of the Hill is only about 0.7 of a second behind Trotter, so all 3 of these men, well, 2 of the men will have DRS, so Trotter might get overtaken by 2 people here. But
oh my God, Snipes, you absolute legend. Snipes, 235 bits from Snipes. Thank you so much, mate. You're already the top of the bit board, and he's making sure he stays at the top by the look of that. Snipes, you absolute legend. Thank you very much.
We have a 3-way battle for 7th place, though, but it looks like Nivy's fallen back a little bit. And the person with the most DRS out of all of these guys is King of the Hill, who's going to look to get past Trotter down the straight. He's got this little hairpin into turn 9, and he's got the long straight going down to turn 10. A very difficult corner to get right. You can see a lot of people getting it wrong, and Leclerc's just got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's his 17th second time penalty. And
yeah, it's definitely a race for him to forget.
Yeah.
Now, Call Me Arkid. Keep an eye on Call Me Arkid, though. He's just made a move on Warrior Huntsman, and he's now up into 3rd place. Now he's got to get away now, because he's got to serve 18 seconds of time penalties after this race. Last 26 of 28. He's got to pull away here now and try and, well, he's just going to lose so many places here, isn't he?
Yeah, to keep his position of Warrior Huntsman, he has to get a 4-second gap, but then Ruin is only got 8 seconds worth of penalties, which is going to be so much more difficult for him to break with only 2 laps left to go. This is penultimate lap of the Grand Prix. It's lap 27 of 28, and I hope everyone has enjoyed this race. It's been a very, very difficult one for everyone out here.
Oh, Nivy taking a move around the outside of the McLaren into turn 1. He's going to try and get his stuck, but he's getting forced out wide. The door gets slammed shut, but now the Williams is having a little sniff on him and wants to get a move done here as well. He's going to have a little look. He's on fresh softs, but there's no way past through this S section, and he gets a little bit wobbly there. So Nivy had a little move there and just couldn't get it stuck. Now he's under pressure from the Williams.
Maybe he got a bit too eager into turn 1. He just sometimes going around the outside and someone is going to just not be great. Ollie got another 3-second time penalty, so he is not going to win this race now.
Rune gets the move done on Warrior Huntsman as well. Warrior Huntsman.
He's bottled it. He's bottled it.
He's bottled it. He's bottled it. Rune up into 4th place now with only 8 seconds of penalties. Rune could find himself on the podium here.
He could. He really could. He needs to break a gap to 1 second of Call Me Arkid, and he gets P2 because Ollie has 9 seconds worth of penalties. He has 8, so he'll be a second ahead of Ollie.
No, I don't think that works like that because Call Me Arkid is 6 seconds adrift of Ollie. So, and then you've got Rune 2 seconds adrift of him. So he can only get a podium here, but he's just got to stick with Call Me Arkid. Trotter's retired. Trotter has to retired. What's happened to Trotter?
I couldn't see. I think he spun.
No, he's just retired on track.
Oh. I think he knows he's not getting anything out of this race now, but we are nearing the end of this Grand Prix. We still have a fight for the lead, though, on the final lap. Ollie is 4 tenths behind Winfield here, going on to the DRS straight. He's gone through the DRS detection zone. He has DRS, got 51% of ERS going down straight. That will probably give him another 15 to 16 mile an hour of top speed. But Winfield defending to the inside. Is Ollie going to be able to get around the outside here into turn number 10? He's going to go for it around the outside. He's going to go for the switchback on Mr. Winsfield, and he goes around the outside into turn 11. He's ahead, and he gets the position going into turn 12 and 13, the double right-hander.
He gets the position, but Winsfield is not going to be too fussed about it because he's got 9 seconds as Ollie, and Winsfield will take the checkered flag after the penalties have been done. So here we go. It's Ollie. He's coming around the last corner here at the Americas circuit. He's going to take the checkered flag, but it's going to be Winfield that takes P1. Now then, is Rune going to take the last point over the podium here? Call Me Arkid takes that checkered, but is Rune going to jump in? We're going to have to wait and find out. Yes, he does! And Rune takes the last place on the podium spot. Congratulations to him. And Call Me Arkid now going down the old Wild Dog in the Mercedes takes 4th. 5th for Call Me Arkid. King of the Hills goes 6th. Warrior Huntsman 7th. Mage in 9th because Nivi does jump him and goes to P8. Leclerc gets in to the podium places, believe it. Gets in the points actually. Oh no, he doesn't. The Hound jumps in and takes P10. So Leclerc, a race to forget for Leclerc today in 11th. Darren Mark.
I think right at the end, Leclerc didn't serve a 5-second stop-go penalty, which added on to the end of his time, which jumped him back down to P11. If he served it, he would have been P, but he didn't, and that's jumped him to P11. Unlucky. It's a race to forget for our championship leader.
It is indeed.
It's a race to remember for. I can't remember who's P1.
It was Winsfield got P1.
Winfield, yeah.
Come on, Winsfield, says Tyler Tully in the chat. Well, there you go, guys. We've been live for almost 2 hours on this track. We had
GG's.
GG's. Thank you, Lucky Buff. Fortnite Will has redeemed a 4-year-old's commentator's voice. I'm going to have a drink. My voice is gone.
And there you have it, guys. I'm only 4 you, and Winsfield takes the lead, the checker flag, gets it in P1. Ollie gets 2nd and gets the fastest lap of the race here with a 1:34.10. Rune takes the last spot. I can't do it. My voice is gone. I've done too many I've done too much commentary today. And that is with help with you from you and Leclerc. So who said earlier that you had Discord? Yes, he does have Discord. He's actually in. He's in our community. James Jr. So James Jr. join that Discord channel, and he's in our community. So if you are looking for a commentator, if you are looking for a new commentator or something like that, and you do fancy him, he is in our Discord community channel, so you can get hold of him there. What's your name on Discord?
Big Boy Stevens 2005.
Big Boy Stevens 2005. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me here for this FRL league race.
Something else. Oh, like that.
Go on. Go on. Hello. Did I say something? Thank you for joining me for the FRL Division 3 race here. I want to give a big thanks for Noah for helping me out here as my voice was starting to go towards the end, doing too much comms at the minute. But up next for me in about 10 minutes time is going to be some online lobbies. So if you want to get involved in that, don't forget to add me on PSN and that Discord channel there, and we'll be back live within about 10 minutes time. But here from me and Noah, thank you very much for joining in here. We're going to go and raid someone because we do believe in supporting other streamers.
I just wanted to say thank you for having me on. It was an honour.
It was great to have you, mate. You've got a great commentator's voice, and I'll have you back any time, indeed. I think you'd be actually good on your own, you know.
Really?
I really do think you'd be good on your own. You're very keen to get involved all the time, which is good. You're a bit like me, and like you want to get in the excitement. So that's why you found yourself kind of trying to overtake me at times. Whereas Leclerc is more informative. So he actually suits me better. I actually believe you'd be quite good on your own. But I'll definitely have you back at any point. And I believe everyone in this chat as well thinks you've done an amazing job as well. So you're in the community chat. So put yourself out there, bro. Put yourself out there. There's loads of people that are looking for commentators, mate. And I thought you'd done a brilliant job. I really did. You know, once you settled into it after about 10 laps, mate, you were flying. You actually loved it. So, yeah, good job, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done indeed. So, yeah, up next will be our online lobbies, guys. There you go. Lucky Boff says, what is his name? I have a league and we could use a commentator. Look at that. You're getting some great support, Lucky Boff.
Oh, wow.
I'll give him a shout out. Have you followed me on Twitch?
Yes, I have.
What's your Twitch channel?
Just the same as my Discord, Big Boy Stevens 2005. Just put hello in your chat.
I've got it wrong somewhere. I forgot to put an E in it. Oh well, you said hello anyway. There's Big Boy Stevens, Lucky Boff. So send him a DM, buddy, off Twitch. I'm sure we'll get you in. Right, up next, guys, is our online lobbies. Lando Norris is online. He's got 21.1 thousand people watching him. Should we raid Lando Norris? Shall we? Shall we raid Lando Norris?
Go on.
Let's raid Lando Norris, shall we?
Go on.
Let's raid Lando Norris. Let's see what he's up to. That's going to be funny. He's probably not even going to notice or even care. But anyway, we're going to go in with 8 people.
Oh, God. 21,147 viewers.
I know, that's nuts, isn't it?
Oh. Got no output.
I love how he's wearing his glasses as well.
Yeah.
Chat, it all went wrong at the start, you know that. Like, I didn't have anywhere to go. Maybe here? So I can't really go left because Bottas is there. Ahead of me is Fernando. Is it Fernando? Ahead of me is Fernando. To my right is Sonoda, right? So there's a gap here. Gap's gone. Can't go there. So I'm screwed. Got nothing to do at this point. I just have to brake behind him. But then he is able to go forwards, which allow like which allows your Aston or Seb to come
Okay,
down.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, all right. Well done, buddy. I'm going to do some online lobbies in a